Keith here. For the start of episode 11, we're going to take a trip up to a local high country station to learn about their sustainability initiatives. Last month we were a finalist in the New Zealand Sustainability Awards. Well, guess who else was a finalist in those same awards? Lake Hawea Station. The current owners bought this stunning 6,500 hectares of land 2 years ago and quickly puts the goal in place to become carbon negative. Or is it positive? They call it carbon clear. Basically, they sequester twice as much carbon as they release. Alongside this, they really focus on protecting and enhancing their biodiversity. They have 5 native species on their lands, including the grand skink lizard, which was recently discovered up high in the backcountry. It's amazing to see what other local organisations are up to in the sustainability space. I was surprised to hear that the vast majority of their greenhouse gas emissions are caused from animals, and only 5% of their emissions are from vehicles and machinery. At the Grove, we're using a wool insulation product for our ceilings and our internal walls. So it's really interesting to see how a station can offset their wool production with practices like regeneration paddocks.
This paddock was sown late October.
Okay, when could you graze this?
This is ready to graze now, but we're just holding off a bit for this one.
Now, Lake Hawea Station produces merino wool for clothing, whereas the wool insulation we'll be using is from Terralana in Christchurch and is made from strong wool. So the majority of insulation used in New Zealand is fiberglass, and whilst most of that is made from recycled glass, it's not natural and it wouldn't necessarily fit very well with our hempcrete. So the beauty of working with this wool product from Terralana is you don't need to be protected with clothing from head to toe like you do with fiberglass products. This just feels so nice to touch, it's great to work with. You just want to lay down and have a little nap on it. Our ceiling insulation is a double layer blanket that gives us a 6.2 R value. It's about double the New Zealand building code, and we really need that down here during our central Otago winters. It's not only important in winter, but it'll help to keep us cool in summer too. Wool actually has natural heating and cooling properties that aren't reflected in the R value. This is why sheep in New Zealand can survive our intense and fluctuating climates. We're also using another Terralana product for our internal walls too. Brad, tell us about this acoustic product you have.
Yeah, so this is a brand new product of ours and it's called Chatterblock Eco. It's 60mm thick, so we can run services each side. It's 4 times the density of the standard acoustic product. All of our products are made from using New Zealand wool, and as we know, we have some amazing brands around New Zealand that also utilise New Zealand wool. We wear it on our skin, we know that wool's comfortable, and we invest in that. And the same should go for our homes.
Construction waste is a bit of a topic for us. Tell us about the full life cycle of the Terralana products.
Yeah, so this is something I'm really passionate about because you're right, construction waste is a problem, and we've always as a company taken back offcuts and waste from site. This product was born out of that.
So this is almost an upcycled product.
It is. Essentially we're closing the loop on construction waste. That's something that manufacturers need to be doing more, and we're conscious of that. So at Terralana it's a really, it's a priority.
If you're researching natural products, there's quite a few out there. The better known ones such as straw bale and rammed earth are certainly worth a look. Our build is focused around hempcrete in our wall structure. We are, however, using rammed earth as a floor in our living room. So this has a fill layer followed by a poly layer with our hydronic pipes laid on top for underfloor heating. And then we have 100ml of rammed earth that comes from Cardrona Valley. next episode is going to be out early 2021, and it's all about hempcrete. What it is, where it's from, how it's installed. It's going to be super interesting, so watch this space.